Thank you for clicking on the video. Welcome back to the channel. This is your review for The Real Housewives of Potomac. This is the reunion part 3. And we really could have had one good one. One good extended episode. Because anyway, Monique, she produces a very lackluster receipt that we don't even get to hear. But of course, before we could even get the episode, we got the sneak peek, which tells everything. So we knew coming in that the receipts were her son. Well, I'm still say allegedly it was her son asking who Stacey was. I guess I'm assuming he overheard Chris on the phone with a said Stacey, and he wanted to know who Stacey was. Now Monique, she's vindicated Stacey, and she cleared up well, she ain't cleared nothing up. She said she needed to watch the episode. She didn't watch. She didn't finish watching the reunion, and she was gonna circle back with what really happened, but she can confirm that Stacey had nothing to do with any of it. I already knew that. I already knew that, but for those of you so convinced that Stacey was out here pulling strings and trying to ruin that lady's life, and have her in the court over the kids, and it wasn't her. It was never Stacey, just like she said. Moving on. We move on to Giselle's trip. Giselle is asked about the robe and, not putting Stacey's name on it. She doesn't take any of it back. The only thing she takes back is not having it in her right size. If she could do it all over again, she still wouldn't put her name on it. I was being shady. I don't like that the tone over here on Potomac is, I can be a bitch to you. I can be mean to you. This is TV. I can be shady. This is what we do here. And it's like, actually, I don't want to see that. Actually, I would not like to see women treat each other the way you treat the women. I would like nothing more than for you to stop. That's not why I'm here. I don't think that was the premise of this. So no. Moving on. Angel's trip. Giselle is still mad. She ain't getting over it. She need to get over it. Angel basically breaks the fourth wall. She really ain't had nothing to do with it. It was production. Had y'all circling the block and not knowing where to go, and had the living quarters an hour away from her house. It was all production. They set Angel up. They set her up. That's really a shame. It really is. Karen returns. Karen come in there. And Karen, you need to be coming in thankful and grateful that your ass is out. Cause honestly, I still love Karen. However, to come out with such an air like you ain't did nothing, and I'm still in charge of the girls. It's like, no. You gotta earn people's respect in that way all over again, because I don't respect no drunk driver driving themselves into trees and possibly hurting people and kids crossing the street and stuff like that. We don't do that over here. So you're not finna sit up on your high horse like, I'm back, bitches. And you. And are you still lying? Bitch, you still a drunk? Have you had a drink today? Excuse me. I couldn't believe her. I was really disappointed in that. I didn't like that, Karen. I ain't like that at all. And what's going on with Karen's? Is it her teeth? I just happened to glance down, and that was the perfect moment. Because it said Karen's new teeth in the way. I can't describe it. It was bothering me the way what was going on in this area. I think was it filler and she couldn't feel her top lip, or was it the teeth? Something was happening. I don't know, but something was happening anyway. Giselle wrote her letters. She appreciates the letters. She has a lot of energy for Wendy and Stacey. I don't know what it is. It's like she picking up where she left off with Wendy. And girl, what did Wendy do? What she do? Wendy feel like, now I'm the one that's been betrayed. What you mean I betrayed you? I don't know. They had a stalemate with it because we ain't really get nowhere with it. Andy was not diving deep. He wasn't diving deep this go around. It was, I'm going to let y'all say a few things about it. If we don't come to no conclusion, no closure, okay, let's wrap it up. We done with it. Moving on. We get back over there to Wendy's arrest. All the ladies, they had something to say. Nobody has empathy for her, really, except for Stacey. Nobody has true empathy for her, except for Stacey. Wendy starts explaining stuff, and it's like, girl, shh. Shh. Don't tell nobody. Shut up. But Wendy say she good. Wendy say the people told her she could say just that. I wouldn't be saying nothing. I ain't got to answer them questions. Now, so when Karen is telling you that, now you need to be listening to that. Be quiet. Just don't say nothing. Just don't even dive into it at all. We don't need to know. All we need to know is y'all are in the process of court proceedings. Things are in the legal process is processing. And so I'll let y'all know when we hear a verdict. That's when I'll talk about it. Until then, this is ongoing, and I really ain't got nothing to say about it. Me and the kids and Eddie, we're doing just fine. We are doing as fine as we can be, considering the circumstances. But I won't be answering any questions pertaining to the ongoing case. Thank you. That's all she had to say. And we could have moved on from this. We ain't even had to circle back. Because why we even circling back? You had your time, Andy, to talk about this. She says her family, both sides, both her family and Eddie's family, they've all rallied. Everybody's been very supportive. It's kind of brought the families together. So there's that good thing. Andy runs down all these potential narratives, about her motives and why she would be involved in something like this. And she don't have nothing to say to it. She clarifies that her aliases are strictly for delivery packages only, so the people don't know that they delivering to Wendy and Eddie Osefo, and they won't try to come back around there and rob her house like she was robbed before in 2024, allegedly. Wendy got this soft. She's so soft spoken this evening. She's so soft spoken, and this is really good for her case. Giving this type of tone, it looks good to the jury. Is this a jury trial? If it is, I mean, even if it's not no jury trial, because if it is, they ain't supposed to be. Well, yeah, because this is ongoing now. So if this is a jury trial, they ain't supposed to be watching the show at all. No way. Anyway, so they shouldn't be privy to what she got going on the show. No way. But I doubt it's a jury trial, so for whoever's watching, she has to remain just defeat. She just has to give off defeat. It's working, girl. It's working. It's working. And I really hope they don't put Wendy in jail behind this. I really do. I don't want, like, Wendy and Eddie, both of them going to jail. Like Andy said, what's going to happen to the kids? Have you thought about that? Because Andy thinks she going to jail. Andy, most of the people up there think that this is going to result in some jail time for both she and Eddie. I hope not. I really do. I hope that they give her a hefty fine, community service, you know, a slap on the wrist like they do anybody else in her position, other than an African American, if you get my drift. Cause you know they be getting a slap on the wrist for this kind of stuff. I want to get Wendy and Eddie a slap on the wrist for it, and don't do that shit no more. Anyway, oh, Giselle didn't get a package. She don't deserve one, because what did she give us? And she tried to give it to run it down. And girl, I won't care about none of that. I ain't even get it jotted down, because I don't care. You had your chance too to tell me about what all of you telling me about right now. But no. Instead, you wanted to haze Angel and Stacy. That was your bottom line. So we don't care. Save it. Ashley talking about she trying to get all heartfelt, talking about she acting like she care about Wendy. Girl, fuck you. And that's a wrap on this one here. Y'all, I saw that trailer for Housewives of Atlanta. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna do it. I don't know. I don't know. We're gonna give it one whirl. One whirl. And see, I try not to give it one whirl because we don't get everybody in one whirl. They're probably not gonna give us K Michelle until like episode 3. We're probably not gonna get Pinky until a little bit, after that. Cause they gonna lead with Portia and them. They gonna lead with them, so there's that. I don't know. We gonna see though. I'm gonna try. I'm really gonna try because I am a true Real Housewives of Atlanta stan. I love that show. But I don't love what's happened to it. I don't love where we have gone with it at all. So yeah, there's that. Anyway, that's it on the reunion. Let me get to this Married to Med. They had way more going on. So it'll be a longer situation. Anyway, be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's Common Busby, and I'll chat with you later. Peace and light.